Anyway, Burt Reynolds movies.
The
what else have we got?
Longest Yard, which was the original before the Adam Sandler did the remake.
Yeah, the football movie, right?
Yes, yeah, the prison. Oh, that's what we could do. We could have a prison football team.
Oh,
because it's set in a prison
football.
and it's brilliant. Yes, we need to make a big prison football team.
We might have to RP that a little bit because it does turn out you can't put mods in multiplayer games. And otherwise, we could have maybe switched that to be basketball instead of football, and actually had some some team involvement, because there is a really cool basketball mod for this game. I just want to point out our prisoners are causing a bit of a riot, so I'm gonna hire a whole bunch more guards.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're messing with the canteen. Oh dear.
There we go. We've got 40 guards and 13 prisoners. So I feel like that is a fair number, right? There we go. That's definitely calmed things down for us. Sorry. Anyway, so Burt Reynolds. So we've Deliverance.
We've got Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, Smokey and the Bandit, dude. That is a classic movie. Oh man, what a loss of cinema. Like honestly. Okay.
Well,
what else?
Another one I didn't realise that was a Burt Reynolds movie. Boogie Nights.
Okay. Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. That makes sense. Thing is, when I think of Burt Reynolds, right, all I think of is Linda from Bob's Burgers. she had such an obsession with Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
And like, I'm kind of hoping that my friend, our friend Philo. I say my friend, our friend Philo.
Yes.
We were talking about this, and I said I really hope they do like a Burt Reynolds kind of like tribute episode, if you know what I mean, where Linda is devastated at the loss of Burt Reynolds. But he kind of said, they don't tend to make the references in that show relevant to what's going on in the real world, because they like to keep it timeless.
Yep.
So like the chances of them actually doing something like that are pretty slim. But I would really like to see it, honestly. Like I want to see Linda come to terms with the fact that Burt Reynolds is no longer in this world, and that she has to find a new love for her life, excluding Bob. But our cells are online, which means our small cells must be running.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
I think your cells are failing because you don't have toilets in them, dude.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you need to get some toilets in there. You're going to have to make them a little bit bigger, so you might have to replan your...
That's fine.
I'll tell you what,
I can really easily change this. I'm just going to take that wall backwards one.
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, you might have to take it back
maybe two, yeah, to have one at the bottom as well.
You can get rid of these solitary cells. Let me deal with the solitary situation for the rest of the prison.
Because what I'm thinking is I was going to get rid of some of these solitary cells, because I'm going to put a little self-contained staff room in here for reasons that will come up in the future.
That sounds fine. I'm going to make some really grotty solitary cells, right? They're all going to be outside. And I think I'm going to do what I did before. No, what I like to do, right, is line them all up along the bottom of the cells, because then you can like keep filling the space as you expand out. But the problem with doing that is that people end up passing shit into them. So maybe I will just build like a little isolated block of solitary cells somewhere. Perhaps
remove these walls.
I could use part of this space that I've got for the common room.
I can remove these walls.
Okay, screw it. I really like building with no money limitations. This is quite nice.
It's fun.
Because I'm just shoving stuff down without even thinking about it. Like, I'm going to put some more foundations down, like just to build some solitary cells, which is kind of fun. We've got 8x22. Can I get another 8x22?
There we go. All right. So now I can take these walls down. Right.
Perfect.
Yes. What was I?
So
can't remember
yeah,
what I was doing.
Did you were listing Burt Reynolds movies?
I was listing Burt Reynolds movies. Yes,
you
just another one, which is another just beautiful classic, which is the Cannonball Run.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I kind of want to go back to talking about Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah,
because Smokey and the what's going on over here? We've got a orange. What? I don't know. There's like an orange door marker in your little area. Can you find out what that's about?
This is what now? Sorry.
There's a little orange door marker in your area. Can you see it?
An orange door marker.
Can you see this? Have you heard about this?
No.
I've got like a bubble bubble on my screen that's indicating something is going on in your area? No? Okay, well look, just don't worry about it.
I can't see anything.
Don't worry
I'm demolishing the inside area, and currently I've got a few doors that are locked open just to make it easier.
So Smokey and the Bandit. Okay. Yep. It's a movie that, like, as a kid, I always loved it, but I never really kind of knew why, if you know what I mean.
Good old,
like, as an adult.
Good old Bo Darville.
Oh yeah. Like, as an adult, I can definitely appreciate it, like, fully, if you know what I mean. I think as a kid, I kind of semi-appreciated it.
So you just had
I had a semi for it.
him.
Yeah, I had a slight semi for Smokey and the Bandits. But yeah, like you know, I'm sure you, as an adult who actually did a little bit of trucking in his time,
I have
could actually appreciate that movie even more than, like, say, somebody like me could.
Yeah, it is good fun being on the road with trucks, and it's a good one. It certainly is a good one.
It generated a lot of, like, I don't want to call them like IRL memes, but you know what I mean, like trucker things that truckers actually do now to kind of, you know, do
pissing in bottles and murdering hookers.
I mean, I do that all the time, but it wasn't because of Smokey and the Bandit. Obviously, I just, you know, that's just an average weekend for me. So I basically, I don't know if you've seen what I'm doing over the side of the prison. I'm gonna talk about the prison for a little bit. I'm building like a I don't even know what to call it. It's like a open plan common room, but one section of it is like a cinema. Another section is like weights benches and stuff, you know, so that they can do some working out and like I don't know. I just thought it might be quite fun to kind of build like a gym slash cinema slash arcade. Yeah, exactly.
Like a little multiplex type thing.
Yeah, kind of. I'm putting a shower over here as well, although I'm not expecting anybody to actually use it because they've got showers. You know, you never know though. We might come over here and see some people trying to drop the soap with each other. It is the kind of thing that goes on.
Fun thing to see.
What, people dropping the soap?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
like,
it's pretty.
Look at us, man! Drop the soap.
It's a slippery fucker at the end of the day. Like, if you drop that shit, it's semi-impossible to pick it back up again at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, so it's funny for everybody else, but I don't know about you. It's fucking frustrating if you're in that position. Honestly, like, especially when people are just laughing at you. Like, all you want to do is just basically pick up that soap, bend them over, and just ram your dick up their ass. I mean, ram the soap up their ass.
But you could have a clean hole.
Sorry.
It's just helping our friend when they can't quite reach. He's getting to bend over and just get it right up there.
Yeah, I got a little bit carried away. What do I do with this? What do I do with the rest of this common area? Like, I built a gym, and I built a gym, and I've built, you know, a shower room, and I built a TV cinema viewing area. We've got 40 guards, and yet I can't seem to get a guard to open these fucking doors for the construction workers. Oh, I see why. No, it's fine. I see why. I've been an idiot. I forgot to take down the walls in the middle of the yard, so they're all kind of stuck in this area. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Actually, I can understand what's been going wrong now. I did wonder, because like all of these things I'm putting down, some of them just flash up and say, no, we can't do that. And I was like, why the hell can't you do these things? It's because they are literally pinned in the area that I've just built for them. And they can't actually get to the supplies. Funny thing with this game though is they'll just start like randomly materializing the things that they need from thin air when they can't actually get to where they need to go to pick them up.
I can't say I've noticed that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. 6. No, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's you have to be watching carefully. Honestly, like it depends. If you, so for example, if you pin a workman in a room and then put a high priority job to get a door in that room, they'll just like pull it out of their arse. Literally, they'll just bend over, there's a little animation and everything. They'll bend over, pull their trousers down, like whip a door out and then just like brush some of the shit off. It's a nice touch in this game. Yeah. Honestly, I never thought they'd go that deep with it, but it turns out they go really fucking deep, really deep,
really deep, like balls deep.
Balls deep, like seriously balls deep.
Nice.
So we still need to get a finance officer and a maintenance person.
So what we're currently researching? Anything? Nothing? Prison policy?
Yeah, no, a bunch of stuff, but we need some more officers. I might have to get rid of the holding cell now that we've actually got cells for people to live in. Look at all these people, all these colours and these faces, and we got Adam Barry here. He's sentenced to 9 years for robbery. I reckon he probably I don't know. What do you reckon? Probably robbed like a Quickie Mart or something like that.
Where are we looking? Where is he?
It's just it's this guy with the glasses.
This guy
down here.
Where are we?
Down here.
Oh, this guy.
You see him?
Adam Barry.
To the right. Adam
Escape
Barry.
attempt. Attack staff. Oh, he's a bit
exactly.
He's a bit of a wild card.
I mean, he's like I say, sentenced to 9 years for robbery. I think he tried to rob like a Quickie Mart style place, but I reckon he was a bit of a dumbass, right? Probably tried to rob one of those charity boxes that was screwed to the desk, or on even better, like probably on a chain, right? So as he picked it up and ran off with it, the chain went tight and he just fucking flipped head over arse, like knocked himself unconscious, and now Adam Barry is with us.
I do have an alternative theory to that. That is a very plausible theory. I think it could be a Quickie Mart style thing, like a 7-Eleven, but I think he might have been seeing a girl at one point at the time when he did the robbery, and she had some of that, like the invisible concealer stuff, and he thought, invisible concealer, smeared it all over his face, thinking it'd make his face just invisible and concealed. And he kind of ran in, robbed the place, and it's just, yeah.
You know what? That does sound likely, actually. He does look like the kind of pleb who would do something like that as well. So I you know what? I'm going to go with your theory. I think he was probably one of those like America's Dumbest Criminals kind of people. Like, you see them on those kinds of shows where they're just like, oh yeah, I tried to paint my face with like a ballpoint pen, and I was hoping the police wouldn't see me, but it turns out that like even when you cover your face with a ballpoint pen, you still got a face.
He sounds like Florida Man.
Yeah, a little bit.
The world's best criminal.
The world's smartest criminals.
Florida Man.
Literally Florida Man. That is his name. Oh, dude. Okay, well, this has been a good little session of Prison Architect. I reckon we should wrap it up in a minute.
Yeah.
How are you doing over your side? Like, I'm still building my common room.
I'm not doing too bad at all. I finished the cells, just waiting for the workmen to come and bring plumbing bits in, and then it's just about done.
Right, I've built. So, like I say, I built like a cinema, gym, shower, library, sitting area, common room.
Nice.
For all of our prisoners to use. Like I'm hoping they use this space effectively. I've got a feeling they're probably going to end up setting fire to the books and ripping holes in the sofa and shit. But you know what? If they do that, it's their fucking loss, isn't it? I gave them all this nice stuff. If they want to go and destroy it, then so be it. That's up to them. I'm hoping though that we can get some good movies on. Maybe we can show them Meet the Feebles.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be a good movie.
We could get that on in. I don't know if it would be particularly inspirational for them, if you know what I mean. Like, I've got a feeling it might incite a bit of anger, but I don't know. We won't know unless we find out, right? Like, why not just try it and see? I mean, that's my attitude towards everything in life, to be fair. Just try and see. But yeah, I think next time we come back, I'm gonna do something now while I'm talking anyway. But we'll get these solitary cells up and running again.
Yep.
Seeing as we want to. Have you knocked them out of your area or?
Yeah, I've pretty much wiped my area clean. I'm starting fresh. It's very grubby and manky, and I intend to make it even worse.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I'm lining up the area for the solitary cells now.
Beautiful.
I'll start plonking some doors down. Because otherwise, when people do things wrong in the Burt Reynolds Memorial Prison, we won't have anywhere to punish them.
That is true.
As we know from Burt Reynolds movies, like, he is a fan of punishing those who do wrong things. Because he was the kind of man who respected all that was good in the world at the end of the day. and he will be missed. So I seem to be losing lots of my favourites recently. You know, Barry Chuckle was definitely a hard one.
Yeah, that was
losing
sad.
Barry Chuckle. That's the death of your childhood, right? Like that's, you know what I mean. Granted, it's not like he was particularly young when, you know, we used to watch him in Chucklevision or whatever. But same time, like it's Barry Chuckle. You know, I thought the man would live forever. I thought the Chuckle brothers would be around forever. It turns out that, like, actually my dreams and hopes have been dashed. So, and on that note, you know, on that rather depressing note about Barry Chuckle and losing the people that you love in life, we should probably wrap up.
Yes. Wrap it up there, and
so I'll leave my floor until next time. I'm going to come and have a quick look at what you were doing. Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow, that is.
There is an infirmary for a reason.
There's a lot of shit on the floor, isn't there?
Yep. There is.
I mean, we
I think it could do with a janitor, but I'm having to leave the janitors and just make a little classroom so they can train up and clean it themselves.
Next time we come back, we will get some janitors and shit and some groundskeepers to make sure that the you know, everything is okay. I don't know where our 40 guards are. They're certainly not opening doors.
I don't know where's all the workers at as well. Oh, the workers are all trapped here behind a door.
I'm just deploying guards everywhere because we've got so many of them. We can just have guards in every single room. Not that one though. Perfect. There we go. Wonderful.
There we go.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope it hasn't been too depressing talking about Burt Reynolds. Honestly, the man deserves a lot of respect.
Yeah, he does.
So,
he does.
Go and watch Meet the Feebles. Definitely recommended. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all the rest of it. And we will see you in the next video.
See ya.